7 dans in this tournament. We all played together, so it's kind of like one big open division. So the first round I played with a 70, Zhu Haichen. I played on once before in this online qualifier for, I forget what the tournament was called. It was for like this college student championship thing. I don't exactly remember the official title. But I played with him in I think the first or second round, and I lost then. So this is my second time playing with him. So yeah, let's take a look. So I was white, he was black. So I started with the 2-4-4s, which is I guess pretty common. I like to do this against like this kind of directional black opening, just because if they play Chinese opening, then I like to have the 2-4-4 stones for influence. And then I guess if they play Kobayashi, which is not that common, like, I mean, I don't know. It's not, I don't know. I just play 2-4-4s usually. And 4-4s are like, you can't really go wrong with the Joseki. Like, ooh. Oh yeah, so I have a new follower right now too. It's kind of cool. But yeah, so you can't really. These Josekis are relatively simple, so it's just I don't know, easier to play, I guess. So here, so he ended up playing Kobayashi, and this is a pretty common approach, I guess. Normally, playing the one space high approach isn't as common because then you get pincered, and this K16 stone helps a lot. So normally you either play low or you play further away. I don't know if that forward's gonna get annoying or not, but hopefully it's okay. So in the game he played this, which is it's one option. Another option he can play here, and that goes something like this. There's more variations, but this is just one possible variation that you can play. So like this and this, yeah. So this is one possible variation. There's a lot of other variations, but I'm not gonna really go into them. But he played here, so this is kind of more territorial. He keeps the corner, and then I made a 2-space extension on the side to make a base. I thought about playing this, which is I guess a little bit more modern, so a little bit faster. But this is basically what usually happens in the results like this. But it's okay for white. I don't know, maybe I should have played it instead, so that way I can still invade at c6 later. But I don't know, at the time I didn't really like this Aji. I thought it was kind of annoying. But it's not really that bad, like I could have played like this too. But this is more of just an old variation, it's not bad, but it's maybe a little bit slow. So I jumped here. This is pretty common. You play this move just to probe. Like if you play here, then I think I don't remember the exact difference, but maybe you can like do something else. Usually like you just play here, and then white defends the top. I think if you place here, you might not have to defend the top right away because let's just say for example you play somewhere else, and white usually plays here. This is a pretty common kind of reducing move. So then you have this, for example, later if you want. So you just kind of test white here. But normally white will just defend on this side. And then black defends, and then white adds a stone to make this very solid. Sometimes black can play here, just to like solidify the stone. I don't know if this is. I don't think it's definitely. This move is just necessarily bad, but it's just he has to keep in mind that he technically owes a move on the left side. So I put this, and then I played the 3-3 because normally when you have a double wing, then 3-3 is usually not bad. Usually it's ideal when both stones on the third one. This is on the fourth one, but it's like whatever. I think invading here is not necessarily bad either, but I mean I think this is still an option. So here, if he just plays here, and the results like this, then it's very comfortable for white. White's very solid here. You know, white can just play some random stone here or invade here. So this thickness is not. It's a little bit over concentrated, I think. Maybe I'll just add a stone here. I mean, this part's. Maybe I'll just invade here. I don't know. Should be okay. But I think this was also a little bit too comfortable for white. So he double Hane. Oh, also, if he played this way, you can see that this stone is a little bit inefficient. It's not really doing anything. He'd rather have another stone somewhere else. So that's another reason he didn't just play this variation. So instead, he played the double Hane. This is a common Joseki. This is an option when this stone is on the third line, I think here. But because it's on the fourth line, after I do this, I can come out. I think I can maybe just come out now, basically, and then black is in some trouble. So another variation is just to play here, and then white can either decide whether or not to take the outside or the inside. Because black still has an invasion point, I just played here. This way I can kind of neutralize these two stones. But here I defended, and he Tanuki. Yeah. Then he Tanuki played in the top right. I guess what he was trying to do is just kind of, if I were to play here later, then it's kind of sente because I can invade. The invasion's pretty severe. So I guess he wanted to play this move so that he would kind of eat away at the corner and also somewhat defend this invasion here. So apparently, this, what is it? I think if, in this case, if you can't push down like this, this connection's actually not really that good. Because after this, and black plays here, white usually needs to spend a move to fix, otherwise, like, if black Hanes, it's really painful. Because you have to defend like this, and then you kind of feel like you have to owe another move here on the side, so it's kind of, black kind of bends around your shape. So normally white wants to defend like this, but then it feels a little bit slow, so you don't really want to play it. So normally I think, after your turret, if you can't go down, then normally it's better just to connect. That way you like don't make these exchanges at all. And then you can just Tanuki and play someone else into play. So I think that was a bit of a mistake for me. I shouldn't have a turret. I should just connect instead. But this is what happened in the game, so... After he played that, I played here because I thought this was kind of urgent, because he didn't defend the shape after he played J2. So I figured, you know, might as well just play here. Yeah. We played here, I Haned. I think maybe I didn't have to Haned necessarily. Like I think maybe I could have just played here, and then play here, and then play something like this. Maybe it's better. If he goes down... If he goes down, I think I can just cut. And then if he plays like this, I can play here. And then he is boned. Yeah. So I definitely probably should have just extended here instead. Hane is not good. Because then after this, like he loses one stone, but then he gains a lot of outside influence. And I don't like gain enough compensation in return. There's also a lot of bad Aji like still with this stone. So in a lot of these games, I spent a lot of time thinking in the beginning. The this is kind of just a bad habit of mine, but I think at this point I was already running down to maybe like 15 minutes. So like we started with maybe, it was like 45 minutes and 5 times 30 byoyomi. And at this point I was already down to like, yeah, probably around 15 minutes or something. Just because I spent a lot of time thinking like, oh, should I take the corner, take the outside here? Should I tanuki here? Should I like hane here? These kind of things. I just spent like 5-10 minutes on each one of those, and then it just each time so quickly. I really should stop doing that. So what Black is trying to do here is, if I defend on this side, then he's just gonna hane over, and I lose a lot of territory in the corner. So I didn't want that to happen, so I just played here so I can maintain as much of the corner territory as I could. Also, if he goes here now, then I can just take, he has to come back, and then I can come back here and capture the 2 stones. If he comes up, then I can just, I forget if I can just tanuki now. I mean, even now, even if I just defend now, then it's a lot better before because he can't hane over, right? So it's a better exchange for me. He put here. I took. This way I can also defend J3. And then went like this. So this way, like I didn't go to, but I kept all the corner territories. I thought it was okay. But the problem is that like overall, like I could have gotten a much better result here because Black does get a lot of influence from all this. One sec. Let me check something. Like, okay. Yeah, let me check something really quickly. Okay. Yeah. So then I came back to defend this shape because otherwise I felt like Black would get a little bit too much here and kind of press me down. So then Black played here to kind of get some forcing moves against my left side group, and then this happened. Yeah. Here, I think this is okay. I think I spent another like 5 minutes thinking about this. I think I thought about playing here because it's kind of like it kind of threatens to like reduce his like framework here. But then I was scared like, oh, if he just invades, like it's so easy for him to just take away all my points, and then I ended up just defending here anyways. Put here, I fight this. I think if I had something better here, I think maybe I could. I think I should just defend here because the problem is that when I play here, like he can't connect like this, and otherwise I can kill him. But after this, like he gains so many points in the corner that the exchange is really good for him. If I play here, even though he can connect this way, like I can reduce so many more points in the corner, so it's a really big difference. I think I can even still let's see. So if I do this, he's gonna put like this, and then probably just put like this. It's probably not that good for me. Yeah, this is bad. But I think like even I just put like this, for example, or put like this, and then go something like this. Like I think it's still better than the game because in the game like he gained so many points at the top left corner. Right now, like if I just monkey jump, I can already reduce it down to like 2 points, right? So this way, like it's a big difference in profit. But he played here to kind of bully me some more. I just defended. You can see here, like now, like white's been reduced to like only a few points. It's a problem. And this move was it's really chicken. Like, for some reason I was scared of dying and I didn't want to call out like this because I thought, oh, if he, you know, he can add some move to make me run and then like, I don't know, add a move here and make more territory in the center, but it's really like, I don't know, I was too afraid here. I was probably also like, probably in Byoyomi, but this move is just really chicken. It's just kind of living and then letting black take a big point. So like, for example, if I don't know, even if I just play like here or something, it's probably a lot better. Can make some impact on the outside. Don't have to like live here right away. Yeah, so here basically black made a lot more influence. Yeah, I think at this point the game's already kind of hard for white, because if I just play like this, these stones, this influence that I got earlier actually can become a lot of points. And you can see that white doesn't really have a lot of potential in the framework. Like, black still has a forcing move like here. Well, around here he still has like some forcing moves. So it's kind of hard for white. I kind of just struggled a little bit, but at this point, like, black all of a sudden made like 15 points in this area, whereas I counted it as like nothing before. So the rest of the game is kind of just me flailing, like, not really much I could do here. I misread this part because I thought that I could come out, but then it turned out it doesn't work. I forget exactly what I read, but yeah, it doesn't work. And plus, black still has another forcing move here. Like, he can play here, and I have to defend, and then that helps with this part here. But yeah, so after this, yeah, there's a few more moves. Basically, the game went on. It went to scoring. I didn't record the rest of it. Basically, I had already lost at this point. So, I mean, basically, it's like I made that big mistake at the bottom where I let him kind of get a lot of influence and also an incente. And also, like, I think this part in the top right, I ended up having to spend an extra move so I could protect my shape. And that also cost me a lot. And then this part on the left where I kind of chickened out and then just, I don't know, I played a lot of slow moves in this game that kind of just cost me overall. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, when I